Hey YouTubers, this is Eric from Eric's Fish Room, just giving you a quick update. I wanted to talk about a few things today. So here's the Iliodontis that I got from Greg Sag. So these guys are growing out really nice. You see I got the super red bristlenose plecos. I got the nebulous steel guppies in here, still breeding like crazy. We're gonna move now to the shrimp tank. I just fed them so you could see all the shrimp that are out. So let me just show you right there. All the shrimp that are out. I mean, if you look, they're all over the tank. I'd say there's about 300 plus in here. Those are the red lace. What are they called? They're called the Russian red lace snakeskin guppies. So you can see they like to hide out in that Java moss a lot. But I mean, I gotta say, even for white gravel, I mean, these guys got some good color on them. I mean, look at that one right there. So we're just going to give a quick update on the Mississippi map turtles. You see those guys there. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. So if you look at the goldfish that are in here, these are the goldfish that started everything. My kids won these at a local carnival near where we live. And I started out with a 5-gallon tank for these guys, and now you could see what everything's turned into. But I mean, everything stays pretty clean in here. I'm only running that filter right there, and this is a 35-gallon tub, you know. So we're gonna give a last time I made a video, I said these are actually tinfoil barbs, not tiger barbs. So when I got these guys, I mean, they were maybe an inch. I'd say they're about a good 4 to 5 inches now. Got the electric blue car on here, the Gouramis. These guys are always hungry. These guys right here, the tinfoil barbs. So I'm actually looking for a new home for these guys because they're outgrowing what I have. I would put them upstairs in the 180 gallon, but you know, that's my angel tank, so I'm not going to change anything there. So if you look here, that guy right there, I have bred him with that female that's coming out under the leaf. So we're going to try to see what these guys produce. So again, just red cherry shrimp. I got your yellow shrimp back there. If you look, there's a nice yellow one right there. So I'm just going to let these guys breed. It's a 55-gallon tank. I'm going to let them breed and see what happens. I just fed the Discus. So I fed these guys bloodworms. I usually feed them beef heart, but tonight I gave them something different. So they're a little picky, you know, but they'll pick all those off. So right here, just another guppy grow out. This was the bow front that I actually got for free. If you remember in the last videos, it looked a lot different, you know. Now I put the Aqua Complete substrate and just a few plants. Now these guys right here, I told you in the last update, these guys were sick. They seem to be coming around. Oh look, if you look, the long-fin green dragon pleco is out. So this was the mascot of Greg's egg. He let me purchase him because he was no longer breeding him. So this is where he's gonna live. If you look, there's a nice ram's horn snail. I mean, if you look, they're all over the tank. So just a quick update, you know, I just wanted to let everybody know. So let me step back. So this is a 135 gallon 6-foot tank. If you look back in my past videos, you can see what this tank started out like. So I do run CO2 on this, you know, now and then. I don't do it every day, you know, but this this tank actually has just a bunch of just basic low light plants. You know, I got some Java fern, I got some Amazon swords. If you look, this jungle vel is, I mean, just multiplying like crazy. I want to show you this. So here's the water lettuce. I want to show you how big this stuff gets. And you know, I fertilize this tank every once in a while, you know, not often. You know, it's because of the substrate that I'm using. So I'm using this right here. So it's called Organic Choice by Miracle Grow. So that's your organic substrate. But I mean, if you look at this water lettuce, I mean, look at some of those. Those things are just thriving in this tank. And once a week I go and I pull it all out. I feed it to the turtles. You know, I give it away. Because I mean, it just grows like crazy. So I got a little bit of a, you know, if you look, I got some hair algae. You know, not a big deal. You know, I cut back my feeding a little bit. I put in a few algae eaters. You know, I stepped up the water changes on this tank. But here in the near future, my son wants to set up a native tank with bluegills. So we're gonna go trap some bluegills, set up a native tank, and see how that goes. So on the last video that I did, I actually got the most views that I've ever gotten on any of the videos, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm glad that you guys are checking out the videos. You know, if you guys want me to talk about, you know, a specific thing or how I do things in my fish room, you know, just let me know in the comments. You know, I do read them. They're not much, but I do read them. You know, and I will respond back to you. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see. You know, I'm just enjoying the hobby, and you know, this is what me and the kids like to do. You know, it's fun. It's peaceful, you know, it's work. You know, I tell my wife this is my part-time job. You know, after my full-time job. You know, but it's work, but it's peaceful and it's enjoying. You know, you just get to come down here and look at, you know, your tanks evolve every day. Like every day you notice something different. So if you guys want to see that native tank, we're going to try to reach 50 subscribers. When we reach 50 subscribers, we will set up the native tank with bluegills. So first for me, you know, I'm gonna read up about some things and see what it actually takes to keep a bluegill and how hard it is to actually acclimate them to, you know, our water parameters, because I mean what they're used to is, I mean, it's a wide range of parameters, temperatures, you know, but I've heard the younger you get them, the easier they are to acclimate. So we'll see. So like I said, once we hit 50 subscribers, we will definitely be setting up the native tank, and we're actually native here to Colorado. So if you guys want to see that, 50 subscribers, we'll set that up. If you like this video, hit the like button, and like always, subscribe. Eric's Fisher and Mount.